Go. Welcome to the week of December 16th, 2013. This is the Astrology by Flisher. As I mentioned last week, we should begin to feel the effects of Mars moving into Libra. Mars is ruled by Aries and obviously possesses a fiery nature. That's the whole thing. Mars, fire, anger. While Libra is an air sign and will naturally apply oxygen to the fire of Mars and literally inflame events and action associated with events that Mars triggers. At the same time, we have Uranus at 8 degrees Aries. So by now, Mars will be working into a direct opposition of Uranus. Uranus, as I have mentioned several times, has a rebellious quality to it that is manifested through personal behavior. You may feel like turning things upside down wherever the Aries slice is in your personal life. Since we are a composite of all the signs, each of us has an Aries in us in some part of our life. Mine happens to be that guy over there. The house or location of the Aries slice is determined by the sign on the ascendant, also known as the rising sign. The rising sign is based on the time of birth and therefore sets the position of the houses or the seams or the rooms in your life where the action takes place. For some, the Aries slice may be very important, especially if you are a cardinal sign. An Aries, a Cancer, a Libra, or a Capricorn. For others, it may not be as important, but it's there. Nonetheless, Mars will leave an imprint of some sort in your life. It's all about the position of it. Midweek, while the moon moves through Cancer, we may begin to feel a touch of action as the moon rules our emotions and may cause an inflammatory type of event in your life around Wednesday. Again, depending upon the layout of your planets and which house that's in. The way to determine the layout of your planets is to contact me directly and let me tell you. It's exactly based on a mathematical precision. It would be wise to get as much of your preparations for your year-end celebrations out of the way sooner rather than later because of the triggering action of Mars next week. The other side of the story is the ability to harness that energy and see what occurs. Since Mars rules action and ambition along with anger and aggression, you might be able to use it to great effect and get a lot done by moving your agenda further or wrapping up a long-standing project. When you use the energy of Mars, you might be able to get just a kick out of it, enough to get you across a finish line, and then it becomes a welcome member of the zodiac neighborhood instead of a trigger. Instead of lighting the fuse, it lights the fuse to get things done, which can be very accurate. You can really get a lot done. This is the idea of jumping into the squares, jumping into the hard aspects instead of running for the hills. Even though I've told you that they're inflammatory and dramatic, you want to run into them. If you've ever considered having an astrology chart, contact me at chris@chrisflisher.com. I have a newsletter. I'm on Facebook. I have a fan page on Facebook. I'm on Twitter. I'm on YouTube. My radio show is every Friday morning at 11 o'clock. On Awakening Zone Radio. It's there, then podcast and archives. I've pushed all that stuff out through Facebook, and if you're on my newsletter, you'll get that. And it's just like an operator's manual. When you know your birth date, place, and time, you see where the action is in your life. It's accurate, it's predictable. In some people, it's going to be in the career. Some people, it's going to be in the relationship. Some people, it's going to be in the money. Some people, it's going to be in the fun. Where does the action in your chart? I can help you with that. Contact me, and I'll see you all next week.